My friends, this is Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I am participating in a collab today called Jewelry Making Fun Collab 2023, and it's hosted by Deb at Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. That's Deb Houck. So the most important thing is to check out all the collaborators linked down in my description box, and just go around and see what they're doing in all of their videos for this month. We've been doing this all year. It's been so much fun. Thank you, Deb, for organizing it. I know a lot more goes into organizing than anybody realizes, so thank you for that. I've been privileged to participate in it for the last 2 years, and I'm also doing this collab in collaboration with BB Craft. So I I will do an unboxing on my channel, but I needed to do this video first because we post our videos on the 18th at 12 o'clock every month, and we've been doing that this year. So so stay tuned for the unboxing. You'll see everything I got with links, and I will have the links below this video too to all my BB Craft products that I got this time, and the website BB Craft, and a coupon code for you for 10% off your entire order. So this time I got some really beautiful beads that I have never gotten bubblegum beads before. I've never bought them. I've demonstrated for several different beading and craft companies, and I've never gotten bubblegum beads before. So I finally got some this time. I got this little bag right here. And like I said, you'll see the unboxing upcoming. So on this channel, on my jewelry crafting channel, and on my other channel, my junk journal channel. I will post it on both channels. But this bag here of bubblegum beads, and this one here, this one came in a little container, like this little plastic container, and they're gorgeous. Let me open this one up for you. I know you can probably see through that plastic a little bit better than you can see through this plastic probably, but they are a lot of them are sparkly and shiny and just so pretty. And these are all from BB Craft. So if you click on my links, they will know you came from my channel, and it helps me to continue demonstrating for them. So I made this one already because I got this new also this month from BB Craft. I got this new cording, and it's called wax cord. I use what's called wax thread for my journals, and to bind my journals a lot of times when I want to do that type of binding. And then I saw this on BB Craft, and I was like, oh, that looks really cool. And it comes in all these great colors, like 12 different colors. I was like, let me try that because that looks really cool, and it is really cool. And it also reminded me of beading cord, which I got some Chinese beading cord from BB, or I got that. I might have got that from somewhere else, but anyway, I have a roll of black of that, a spool of black. I liked that, but I wanted to try this too. Not only for binding journals, but for making a keychain. So that's what I'm doing here. This one I'm not quite finished with. I haven't finished tying it off here because I put a little glue up in there, and I'm waiting for it to dry. And then I'm going to poke these, maybe try to tie another knot and then poke the ends up in there. But this is how this one turned out. I put it on a, let me flip it around here. I put it on a a notebook ring, so I can open it up and hang it on something like a journal, or I can put my keys on here if I want to. So that's that one. Look how pretty those beads are. These are the bubblegum beads that I just showed you, different colors. They're so pretty. And then I was looking for a charm, and I pulled out this little charm for the end. This month's prompts are like snowflakes, light blue, white, things like that, but I didn't have anything snowflake related, so I used this little bauble down here. It is a charm, and it has light blue, kind of almost like light blue sand in there, and it has a little shell in there. So I figured I could use this on a sea related craft, like a sea, something that has to do with the ocean type journal, or even this would look pretty on like a princess journal because it has this shiny little one here. I thought that would look really pretty on or maybe like a Frozen, if you're using a Frozen little golden book or something. That would look so pretty on there, wouldn't it? So anyway, that one is almost done. I just have to finish that tie off. but I thought I would do this one with you. I've been doing this, a few of these on my channel this year, so you know, and you may already know how to do this, and maybe you have a different way of doing it. This is just how I've been doing it. So, and I've been using lobster claw clasp with this, but I wanted to try the little, because I have a lot of these too, these notebook rings or loose leaf rings. So all you do is just put your, you saw my string, it's about 20 inches long, I would say, and then you fold it in half and just put it over your, whatever you're using, your lobster claw clasp, your notebook ring, your key ring, whatever, like this. Okay, really easy and not a lot of parts to deal with. It's a real simple, fun, fast, quick and easy type little craft, and you can make these for gifts for Christmas or stocking stuffers if you want to. So anyway, then you take your beads and you put, let me see if I've got these even, because it's easier if these are even at the end, and I think I have one shorter than the other. So let me go ahead and cut this off. You can make your, be more careful when you're doing this than I am at the moment because I'm on video, and get that even when you're tying it at the top there. But, or if you don't, just do what I did, cut it off. So I'm just going to slip these on here. In between each bead I have these spacer, these little like blingy type spacer beads. I love these. They're like, look beautiful on every single one. I love using these. I probably have used them since I bought them. I probably have used them, or I don't know if I got them in a dip. I think I bought those actually. I think I actually paid money for those. But yeah, I think I've used them on pretty much every keychain I've done since I got them. But if you have, let me see, I haven't had trouble threading any of these so far, but let me see. If we have trouble, we'll deal with it. Nope, they went right through. Both of these went right through that hole. Now we need another spacer. So on the first one, I put 4 of these big beads, the bubblegum beads, and then I put the charm on the end. So I was going to try to do 5, but I just felt like it would be a little long. So after a minute, see, I put 2 beads and a spacer bead on. This starts getting a little too fluffy to fit through the hole, so I just cut it off. I did this on the other one too. I just cut the end very, very tip off there, so you're not cutting off really any length at all, hardly. You're just kind of getting a little back to where it's not so fluffy, so you can get it through the bead hole and the spacer hole. Let's see if this will go through here. Yeah, but I did that a couple of times last time too. The spacer hole is a little bit smaller than the bead hole, I think. So that's why I'm having, okay, let me just do one at a time. So let's get this one through. Hold on. You know it's going to give you the hardest time when you're on video, right? So let's see, let's try that again. No, that one is not going through. That one's already spread out again. Okay, that one went through. And let me cut this one again. There we go. Now it looks flatter. Okay, now I'll get that one through there. I have a needle threader, but I didn't have to use it on the last one, so I didn't get it out. Oh, I did pull it tight one time. I remember doing this. I kind of pulled it tight like that, and then poked the second one through. Yes, I did do that. Almost through. Yes, it's through. I just had to pull it through. Okay. It was supposed to be easy. It was so easy the first time when I was off video, right? Okay, there is my second bead spacer. Now the next bead, I have this blue one, so I have like a colored one. That is a sparkly one that looks like it has like beads on a bead type of one, type of bead. Probably gonna have to cut this again. So let's do that. So yeah, leave yourself, if you're worried about running out of cording when if you're doing this, just leave leave yourself 2 or 3 or 4 extra inches, so you know you might have to cut it off at the end, but you'll have plenty. So I lost my bead here, but at least you won't have to worry about running out. So I'm having a nice cozy in-house day today. It's the weekend, and this video is going to be posted tomorrow, so I need to get it done. And oh, I had it through and I dropped it, but I'm putting one through one at a time. Let's see if I can get them through that way. Now let's see if we get the other one. I'm going to pull this one tight if I can. Let's see if this one will go through. But yeah, so I'm having a nice cozy in-house day, crafting and doing a little house cleaning and stuff like that. So getting stuff done before work tomorrow. Back to work on Monday. So, and you know how it is this time of year. There it goes, going right in beside the other one. There we go, came right through. Okay, now did I do it? Did I do it right? That is the question. Let me see, I did not. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry guys. I should concentrate on what I'm doing, right? And stop talking. Maybe if I be quiet. Let's try it again. Alright, I'm going to cut it again. At least you can see how it really is. This is real crafting here. The other one went much smoother, so you will probably have less of a hard time when you're doing it and you're not trying to do a video. Alright. I don't know why I can't get it through this time. Well, I got it through, but I put it through the wrong way. But it's just because I'm on video, that's all. Let me see if I can pull this one. Nope, that didn't help. Oh, here we go. I thought it just went in. There it goes. Phew, that was a hard one. No, it is not that hard. This is actually an easy, very easy craft. Okay, now we need, let's see. We need one more spacer, which I am going to put through two of the little strings here, hopefully. Okay, I think this one looks a little flatter. Let's see if this one will go through. Yeah, that one went right through. Now this one, I'm going to cut that end off again. Again, I am trying this for the first time, this cording too. It's so nice and strong. I just thought, you know, I would never have to worry about this breaking or anything like that once I get it done. So, just a matter of getting it done, right? Oh, that one went right through. Okay. Alright, so we've got, that's all of our bead spacers. Now we've got one more bead, but for this one, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, the last one you just put through one string. So you're like this. You have your one string at the end, and you have your other string coming out right here in between your last bead spacer and your last bead. Okay, and that'll all make sense in just a second in case you haven't seen this done before. I have a little rainbow to put on the end, so I'm just going to slip that through the little charm loop that's on this charm, and then I'm going to slip it back up through this last bead right here. Let me just get that nice and smooth so I can get it through, because we've already got one thread through there. So this is my second thread going in the opposite direction now. Okay, that looks nice and small and flat, so let's see if it'll go through here. So just, yeah, that hole must be a little bigger. This bead is a little bigger, that's why I put it on the end. This bead is a little bit bigger than these, so that's why I put it down here. So then just pull everything tight, like you're going to tie a knot, kind of slip your beads up there, pull this one tight so that you have your strings and your beads all tight together. Not too tight, you don't want it to like bend or anything, you just want it straight. So a little bit, you know, just tight enough so everything's straight. So let me turn it over before we tie the knot here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? We've got our white notebook ring, and then the colors here. This one's a little bit bigger, like I said. The bead spacers, and then a charm on the end. So any charm you want, any colors, any beads, any bead spacers. If you don't have like a actual bead spacers, you can use smaller beads. I have used silver and gold beads in between too. That looks really pretty. So now you just tie a knot, and that kind of pulls everything up tight together too. And go ahead and tie a double knot. And for this string, I've already experimented on this one. And when I cut right here, see on the other strings I've used a couple different. One was the Chinese knotting or beading cord, and one was I think I used elastic cording too. Both of those I didn't have a problem cutting off the ends, and it didn't come undone. But this one, it did come undone, one of my knots, so that's why I put a little glue on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little dab of glue on this one right here. This is art glitter glue, and it dries clear. Let me go ahead and tie another knot now that I have my glue there in the middle. So I'll tie another knot on top of that glue and let that dry. Okay, so I'm tying it, pulling it tight, not too tight, it's not like bending or anything. Okay, so there we go. You can pull it and loosen it up a little bit if you need to. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry, and we're going to deal with this one now that this one should be dry because I put the glue on just before the video. So now I'm going to, I said I was going to see if I can tie another knot here now that that glue is dried. I don't know. These are little bitty strings, and that, but one knot did come out, so I'm going to see if I can tie it back. One knot came out. I tied a double, like a double or triple knot. One knot came out, and then I put the glue on, and now I'm tying that knot again. So I'm going to see if I can leave these strings on. I don't know, I might have to cut them off. But the idea here is to tuck this, say, up or down into this bead, you know, up into the bead spacer and bead, or down into this bead. It's probably better to tuck it up. I'm going to push it up here. This is a little pokey tool that I have. So I'm going to try to poke it up inside of this bead. It is going. Kind of have to work with it a little bit. And sometimes I've used my scissors, or scissors with a thin kind of end, like this friend right here. Or I have scissors with a really pointy, sharp end. See this right here? Kind of a pointy, sharp end, but I have even smaller scissors with a even sharper end. So if I have to, I would get those out and just kind of just work with it. So that's why I say I don't know if I can get those ends up in there, but it would be cool if I could. Then I wouldn't worry about it. But they're really spreading out the ends. So that is the cording. I wonder if I can poke them into this hole down here. Let's see. This is a total experiment. Never seen anybody else do this, so I'm just experimenting to see what I can do with this new wax cording I got. Okay. I might have to use this to get it down in there because the needle, that pointy tool, is just going right through the threads. Be careful, don't poke yourself or anything. You know, I think I'm just going to have to cut that off because it's just, see how it's just kind of separating and spreading out? And I don't want that. I mean, it looks actually kind of, if you want to go for that look, you could, but I kind of wasn't going for that, so let me just cut that off. Now I have my glue, my second knot there on top of that. Let's go ahead and cut that off there. It's just too much. Okay. These are sharp scissors too, so that helps to cut that off pretty close and pretty evenly. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. It might take, you know what, I'm going to pause and do it because it's going to take a minute for me to get it all poked down in there, and then I'll come back and show you. Just 1 second. Okay, so I got it done. What I did was with this one, this was the first one that I did off video, and I was just finishing up, you know, the little knot. So I was able to poke it down into this bead here, poke the knot down in with these little scissors. These are the other ones I was talking about. See the little tip on there, how small it is, but pointy. So I was able to get in there and poke the knot down into this thread, that last bead here, so you see how all nice and smooth it is now. You don't see the cording at all, really. I mean, you see it wrapped around the charm, and you see it at the top, but really you're not supposed to see it pretty much. You're not supposed to see it down here. So anyway, that one turned out really pretty. I love the colors, and I was trying to stay with the colors this month, and then this one is just an extra one. Not really staying with the colors this month, but a little bit. I got the blue and the clear there, so that is kind of with the colors, but not exactly. Anyway, again with the beads and the bead spacer, and this was bigger, so it had a bigger hole, and this was when one was much easier. I went ahead and poked the knot down into this one after I did that, you know, little knot with the glue and let it dry. And then cut off the ends and pretty close, and I was able to poke it down in here since it had such a bigger hole. It popped right in there, and that one was done with the little rainbow charm on the end, and I think that was super cute. I can hang it on something now, or use it for a keychain, and so I just think these would be really cute. You know, you can make them to specifically for people, for stocking stuffers or little Christmas co-worker gifts, whatever, and make it, you know, specific to their likes, if they're a Disney fan or if they're, you know, whatever they like type of thing. So their favorite colors, whatever. So anyway, I think those are super cute. I love the colors, and I love these bubblegum beads from BB Crafts. So yeah, be sure to check out the other participants in the collab, and my BB Craft links below. If you've never looked at BB Craft website, they have thousands of crafty items besides beads. They have all sorts of things. So just be sure to check out all the categories and my coupon code. And they're always having sales too. And the quality is awesome. I mean, these beads are beautiful and everything's very high quality. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.